Dang!
What a surprise. Yeah.
What's up, you guys?
And in the basement,
And today, we're back
a princess
with Slay the Princess. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. You know, you're on a path in the woods. I don't know how many endings there is to this. Let's see. Have you ever considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending, killing a princess? Let's just go straight for the kill. Let's go straight for the kill. Let's just no words, no nothing.
You make your
straight
way
to the
up
cabin.
a warning before you go any further. She will lie.
Yeah, we know. We know how it works. We know. We know how it works. She lies, she cheats.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Yeah?
The blade is your implement.
We'll take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to...
Yep, enter the basement. No words, straight action.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below.
Yeah.
Her voice carries up the...
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool you.
Oh no. Just continue down the stairs.
You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She's so coldly beautiful.
Is she?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Nuh-uh. Just still your nerves.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you
This
speak.
is straight action.
No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason.
We've got this princess before.
And if that so,
It does
you
not
should
matter.
just drop
She's
it.
done.
Best not to risk finding out what I can.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now,
End it. Slay the princess.
you lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh wow.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
No way!
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Man.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course not. That was too easy. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick. Of course it is. She's dead. Not sure.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I
Right.
really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've
Right?
told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. You're
Alright. Let's remove the blade first. And then we'll check for a pulse.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt. But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side. What was that?
No.
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now.
No
The
way!
mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort. The little life that was left in her eyes
bro.
fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
Bro!
Was so close.
Bro, I'm
Why
saying.
did you hesitate?
I didn't!
It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you,
Oh, bro.
for whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
There's no way, bro. Chapter 2, The Razor.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path
Is the
a
cabin.
You're here to
Slay
slay
her.
her.
Oh, no. Okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere prince. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best.
This whole thing's a crock of
The
shit.
voice of the
She's
cheated.
just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Yes!
Stabbed to death. Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Oh,
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
that's right.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll...
Oh my gosh. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why shouldn't I listen to you? Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Alright?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Okay, indulge me.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least, if you're back here, I'm assuming you died. We mostly listened to you. How are we supposed to know she'd spring back to life? If
Right.
she sprung back to life in this hypothetical scenario, then clearly you didn't slay her. But
We
congratulations.
were going for a second,
Given a
you know, a
chance
little
to actually do this
ah.
right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making
Why
a
do you
rather
make that voice?
dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
They didn't.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind
Were you
itself?
transported to-
Or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Screw this.
I'm not
Who cares
sure.
what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here.
At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right? If you turn around and leave, you're dooming. We were so close to finishing the job last time. She can't get the jump on us twice if we're careful.
That's
the
right.
Spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip. You'll save the world.
Just proceed to the cabin. We don't really need to talk about the princess. We know about it.
warning. Before you go, she will
I
lie.
cheat.
Couldn't be
We
more
know.
on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost.
We know what to look out for this time. Just stay focused.
Let's do it again. We shall not be tricked twice. Fool me one time, shame on
The
you.
interior of the cabin is a jagged
Fool me
mess of
twice.
warped wood and broken
Can't put the
boards.
blame on
Their
you.
Splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture, the blade is your implement.
Yeah, it is. We're gonna just take the blade.
You take the blade.
Let's not
from
worry about the
table.
cabin.
It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Yep.
Feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to.
Yeah, we already know what's in the mirror. We know what's in the mirror.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs.
Oh my days.
Fractured slats look as if they've been
died
torn
just
from
walking
their
down
source
this.
and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something. I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the...
No.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
It's not.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong.
Yeah,
with that
something
voice.
real wrong.
Yeah, she thinks she's better.
No,
than us, not she
that's
even had
wrong.
to put on an act this time.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
That's not a good voice.
Come on now, we're not
Look at
falling
her.
for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious. Can we just talk things through? I don't have the key. We killed each other last time. I'd rather not do it again. Look, I know that you're mad at me, but I think we both just need to let bygones be bygones. What happened? What happened after you died last time? What if we're both being honest with each other? I was sent here to stop you from ending the world, and you killed me last time after coming back from being stabbed in the heart. Nobody has to die. Okay, what are you going to do if I let you out? Okay, fine, I'm going to... No, that's not it. Yeah, I'm not trusting this. I don't know. Just drop the knife, let's see.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife? And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your inside.
Whoa, what?
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death. Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
She is! What are you talking about? Prove it. Prove that you don't have a knife. Prove it, yeah.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you, but I don't have one, so I can't.
Your arms are behind your back.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
She got her in her butt cheeks.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And empty sleeves, too! Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
I like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious. We killed each other last time. Look, I know you're mad at me. Yeah, what happened after you died last time?
That's funny. You're funny. I'm not dead, so I can't have died.
There you go again, talking up delusions about a past life experience. It's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obvious. I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else, yes, something is obviously up.
Somebody has
We
to
can all
remember.
tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or
Whatever
time travel
it
or whatever
is.
it is you think you're doing.
He needs to talk a little faster. Huh. Nah. Screw it, slay the princess. I don't think... Oh, I think she's hiding it.
I've shown you all of my hiding spots. What
You
kind
don't
of
see that-
princess do you think I am? I would never hide something sharp somewhere secret.
Bro.
Wait, that sounds like I'm lying, but I'm actually not. My secret zones are for me, only they have nothing to do with you or my intention to not stab you to death the second you get close to me.
Her smile drops for a moment, her expression sharp and flat.
I assure you, there's nothing hidden there.
I'm inclined to believe her on that one. She seems serious.
Of course, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't have something hidden somewhere. We know for a fact she's armed.
Oh, I don't know. Nobody has to die. Okay, what are you gonna do if I let you
All
out?
sorts of things, which is why I think that's a great idea. I would love to not be chained up down here. Being chained up is so boring, and I crave fresh and new activities to broaden my horizons.
Please don't let her out of here. Believe it or not, I think I'm actually with him on this.
Okay, but what if all of this is just a misunderstanding?
There has to be room for this to be a misunderstanding.
Nobody has to die.
Yes, I mean, maybe. I've never done any of those things. But there is something alluring about the sound of it.
No.
I think it would also be fun to do other activities like look at a bird or
Okay, now listen. You're not actually buying this, are you? Listen. Yes, I would like to look at a bird. You can look at a bird later. But if we look at a bird now, we wouldn't have to be here. He has a point. Just make a decision.
How about you stop brushing me? Let's try to approach.
Of course I won't.
Against your better judgment, you walk across the room to within arm's reach of the princess. I don't like the way you said within arm's reach.
Right?
You hear the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat. Whose meat? Not hers, at first, then yours. Your neck.
Hehe.
You collapse to the ground, your vision swimming as you attempt to focus on her bloody blade and the limp sack of flesh that was once her arm.
You're going to die now.
It was in her arm?
And with a quick jerk of her elbow, she does just that. Everything goes dark.
It was in her arm? Bro, give us a gun!
On a path in the woods.
No, that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that god woods every time. We're starting in the f***ing cabin.
Yo!
What? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do? I feel dizzy.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
What's the point of fighting if she's just going to win every time? It hurts being sliced to pieces.
What?
So obviously you've already been here. This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart.
What?
You do realise that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction.
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
Right?
I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone the fate of the world.
Oh.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched.
We take it.
Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. This feels right. We just have to keep...
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually. And what if we never do?
So? Are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement
There's
like
only
you're
a-
supposed to?
I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there?
You walk through the door. You do... There isn't a door, there's just that mirror. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality.
Nah, there's just a mirror.
You can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If
Approach the mirror, that's our only option.
make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us. I'm sure we all look awful after dying twice.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end.
Wipe the mirror clean. Man, there's only... Oh.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Guess it's time for us to see
What?
her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
What is going on?
You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom. Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
She knows.
Fun for her, maybe. I didn't like dying all over again.
Thinking about dying makes
It's in her
us
arm.
good as dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win
Once, right?
Nothing bad has come of it yet. Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin.
The people there mattered. The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain, she's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
I'm going to try to flirt. We're going to fight her and we're going to have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. So let's be... Think up something better. We're not gonna be able to. Let's try.
Yeah, that's right. We just have to think. There's probably an answer if we think.
Just standing there, huh? A bold strategy.
You don't have time to finish your thought. In a moment, she's across the room, blades flashing in the dim starlight. She skewers you.
Dang!
What a surprise.
Yeah, we don't even get a second to think without her stabbing us.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be. Dead, 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 dead.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess... Okay, whatever we do gets us another... us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
As long as we keep moving.
Oh, great. So it's going to get even more.
Bro, the
more
broken is crazy.
deluded voices that think we might stand any kind of chance.
Come on, show me something new.
Okay, plan. Now.
Let's appeal to her authority. Puff her up a bit. It doesn't work, and she kills you again and again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your unconsciousness leaps from life to life to life to life, holding on. So it's a conflict that transpires.
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll skewers you. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if we just have to hit her harder.
She skewers you.
You'll have to be trickier than that.
Then you skewer yourself.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought. Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman. She skewers you.
Oh, wow.
Cute.
No way.
Doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again. Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
Oh, wow.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah.
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels.
She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it?
Last time.
You're right. One last time. That's all we need. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 4. Oh, wow. We got everybody
Well,
now.
don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take you from here.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Oh, what if? Throw it out the window. Over my dead body.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Besides, what better way to die so very many
Oh,
times
wow.
than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman? I'm sure I can think of a better way to die.
They're all the same, really.
How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only
There's
thing
so many
we're gonna
voices.
manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time. Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final
What the
encounter.
start?
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
Good.
You don't care, just want to win. Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it? I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though.
Oh,
just
boy.
you wait, and not for very
It's a
long.
gun.
Because I'm going to do it right now.
Are you gonna say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would really. Okay
Yeah.
then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. Then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Holy sh!
Man.
She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
What?
Yes, behold the perfect woman. Do you think we can throw her out the window?
I don't know.
That looked painful.
How is she still alive?
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs.
This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
This
All right,
is all
sir.
just
Forget it. All right, sir. Forget it. All right, sir.
Alright.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
You do not act, and yet through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes you as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shift of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the moment volleys between you. An endless building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of violation, and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. You do not get to see each other die. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place. A mirror? You do so. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. You are at the cabin. You recognize the presence inhabiting the shell. It is the entity that dwells in the spaces between.
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
You're the thing I met in the space of the outside of the woods. I thought that was a dream. What are you? The gift of a fragile. Is this the end of the world? Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to... Do you know about the world? Are you the princess? Outside of the woods, aren't you? Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, do you know?
I know only that they are. You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
This is truly a love story.
She is part of me, and part of me is her. You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends? Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is sharp and single-minded. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for an indomitable heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free. Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you afraid? Aren't you scared I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? Yeah, really.
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Is that what I was sent to slay the princess and to stop her from destroying it? If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done.
No
To
way.
destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Yeah.
How can I know? I am flickers in something.
What? How much?
Everything. Until we meet again.
I'm scared I'll find a way.
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
What? Yeah.
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished. Dry. Hollow.
I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Okay, I'm ready. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. Chapter 1. What?
You're on a path
What?
in the wood.
What? Anyways, you guys, let's say thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.